Alright, I'm going to demonstrate how to cut my medallion shapes out of my slab. First, I want to make sure it's not floppy like this. So if I try to cut a shape out of this floppy slab, then chances are it's going to stretch it out and kind of ruin the shape for me, and also make it thin in some spots. But for this one, this is nice and firm. I know so because when I place it over my fingertips, it's not falling as if it's like a waterfall. Alright, here I have my slab. I can either use my shape cutters from the drawer and just press it directly into the clay since my clay is firm enough. I do want to clean it up a little bit. I don't want to have this clay on here. So I'm going to do that right here so you can see what that looks like. And then I'll take this out. And then when I pop this out of the cookie cutter, I just want to push it evenly all the way around so that I don't turn it into a potato chip. All right, so there I have one shape. I'm going to do a different type of shape over here. So I can choose to use the cutout as a template. So maybe I want to cut a circle or something that's kind of circle-ish. So I can press down a little bit, or I can draw around it with my needle tool. This is really up to you if you want to do a different type of shape, like a shell or a fish or something like that. So if I wanted to do like have a stem here for maybe like an apple or an orange, I could do that too. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can draw something like that. Okay, all right. And then I'm going to take my needle tool and just treat it as if it's its own shape. Okay. Just going to pull these pieces off. All these pieces that I have can go into the reclaim bucket, but I may want to just hang on to them because I can use them to add on to my medallions, and then that way I will not have to wedge more clay. All right, I want to be careful about this little piece of clay at the top here. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. All right, now that I have two medallions cut out, I'm going to use my sponge that I put into the bucket here. I dip the sponge in the bucket, I squeeze it out, and now I can clean up the edges. I can also use a wood tool to clean up any little grooves, especially if I was using something like this to cut my design out. Okay. All right, that is how you cut your shapes out.